Hello, welcome back to Vlogmas. I think we're on day 9, but genuinely, I'm so confused with the calendar this month that we could be on day 10 or 11. I genuinely do not know. But it is Monday morning, and a few people have requested videos about Christmas presents from charity shops. And as I am doing that this year, I can facilitate that wish. So the other day, I went to 2 charity shops next to each other. It was during the storms, so we didn't want to venture far. I think one was a hospice and one was Bernardo's. And we got loads of stuff now. In all fairness, and I mentioned it yesterday, my list is very long because I've added a few children to the list. They weren't on the list last week, now they're on the list because I'm feeling a little bit more festive. And after being away with them at the YHA, I decided that I wanted to get them a little bit of something. So that's what we're going to see today. I've got a couple of bagfuls of bits. Maybe it'll give you some ideas. I'm hoping that it will, actually. If you're buying used, if you're doing a bit of reuse and recycle and repurpose this year, hopefully it's going to give you some ideas. And I'll tell you prices as well, maybe. So the first thing that I got, now I did naively think that this cushion had been handmade. It's feasible in the world that I live in. Lots of people make things. I unfortunately don't because I'm a bit shit. But I just presumed that this had been made. A nice handmade cushion, it's not. It has been made, but it's been made for Primark. So it comes with the added advantage actually that you can just unzip this and take it out and wash it. I thought that this was a pocket for a child to put something in. Anyway, it was £2, which I think is a good price. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put her name. This is where I've got to get arty because it's 6 letters, this girl's name. So I'm going to put her name in the centre heart. Originally, I was going to stitch. But in all fairness, it'll probably take me about 6 months to learn how to do it. And I want it to look quite fancy. So what I am going to do is I'm going to get some either material or it's like a twine. One of the women, she makes this rag twine. So we get clothes that we no longer need, we rip them up into strands and then we sort of mingle them together and it makes a twine. So I need to do some of that but very thinly, and then I'm going to put her name across the heart. And I thought that that would be a really nice present. It's something for a bedroom and she is a girly girl. So that's the first thing that we've bought. Now the second thing, this is originally from TK Maxx. It was $14.99 because it had still got the price sticker on. So as somebody bought this and then just not wanted it, left the sticker on, donated it, I don't know, but I paid £4. And it is a storage box. I do know that I have got somebody who'll be watching who might be going batshit bonkers about this, because if I figured it out right, she really likes pineapples. So if you are watching, and I think you will be, I did think of you when I picked this up. I just want to let you know that. But seeing as I can't send it you, I'm going to give it to one of Neve's friends. And I'm just going to add some bits in, maybe some chocolates and things like that. So that's a nice, it's really heavy, very, very pretty. Can you see? It's sort of got, I don't know, it's like gold foiling inside. It's not gold foiling, but that's the only thing that I can describe it as. So I do think that that was quite a good purchase. Let's dive into the bag, see what we've got here. Oh right, this is where it's all going to go creased up because I screwed all these clothes into a bag because I was having to wash them. But this is a Joe Brown shirt and I paid £3.50 for it. Size small for one of the lads. And it will suit him. He is only 12, nearly 13, so it is going to be a little bit oversized. But one of the things with the Homemade network is a lot of the kids like to wear bigger clothes. I don't know whether it's the same with all kids now, because I normally just associate with home educated children and they have the freedom to express themselves in ways that I think school kids don't. So a lot of them like to wear slightly oversized stuff. So this will suit him, but it's a really nice thick shirt. And there were a couple that I'd found for him. But this one, because it's really thick, because it can be worn as an over shirt, almost like a jacket, that's why I got that. But yeah, it's a nice one, isn't it? And Joe Brown's, I do like Joe Brown's as a brand. Let's dive into the bag again. It's going to be closed for a while. Again, this is for one of the lads who I think is nearly 16. He is the bassist actually in Reese's band. Just a pull and bear shirt. Again, I think it's £3.50. And same story, there were a few shirts that I could have got for him, but this is quite a thick one. And he can wear it as an open jacket. That's what I was thinking, with a t-shirt underneath. He could have it open. And for the winter, because he does wear shirts a lot, but he normally wears short sleeve and cotton. I think that this is cotton, but it's the thicker, it's the brush cotton. So I got him that one, but as I say, I've screwed them all up because I've got to wash them. What have we got? It's like a lucky dip because I can't remember what I got. There were so many things out. I mean, charity shops are just in our area, just busting at the seams with stuff that you can buy for Christmas. So this were £3 and this is a t-shirt for Darren. Now, it's not a nicely made t-shirt. I don't know where it's from actually. I think it might be one of these t-shirts that you order online. Yeah, 100% polyester. It is not something that I'd usually buy, but the slogan, although my mother, the cheeky cow, she said that the word man should be replaced by woman and then it'd do me. Ready? It says, I'll pick it up. See how much you can see. Can you read it all? Let me read it for you just in case. It says, I never dreamed that one day I'd become a grumpy old man, but here I am, killing it. And it's because I moan all the time when I'm in charity shops about prices. It's what she says she's noticed recently. I walk in and then I go, fuck's sake. You know, if they're charging some astronomically I'm due on my period, I can't get the words out, and I'm perimenopausal, but I'm just going to roll, I ain't editing it, so I ain't got time. She just says I'm whingy, but I think that I've got a genuine reason to whinge sometimes. Is this the last item? I can't remember. My mate, she wears leggings under dresses. So Steph, I hope one day you'll meet Steph. She's a very interesting character. Maybe next year I should start interviewing my friends because they have got some stories. She's travelled all over, Steph, and she's a unique kind of person. But in the winter, the dresses that she wore during the summer, she just wears them in winter, but she puts leggings underneath and like a cardigan or a jumper over it. And she has had the same ones for a very long time because she doesn't buy herself lots of clothes. She doesn't like it. She doesn't. I need to get her on here and she can have a chat with her. But she does. She's the opposite to me, whereas I am an over-consumer. She is just what she needs sort of person. But I saw these and I actually think that they'd go nice underneath her dresses because, like me, she does like a bit of pattern clash. So I've got these. If she doesn't like them, she will tell me. She will say she don't want them because she's blunt. But I did think of her anyway. Right, moving on to the next lot. Now this, as soon as I saw it, I thought, oh God, I've got to have this. There's a story to it and I've got to try to fix it. But it's a poncho by Aaron of Ireland. I think it were £4.50. See if you can figure out what the story is and what I've got to try to do. It's a lovely colour, isn't it? But what's the problem? They've washed it wrong and they've shrunk it. So it almost feels at the minute like felt. So I did a quick research, but you know, have you ever noticed if you research, on your phone in a charity shop, it automatically goes to 3G? It's like they've put this thing in place so people can't see value of stuff. So I did a quick Google on whether you can unshrink wool. And apparently you can. You have to soak it in cold water. You have to put a little bit of sort of conditioner in or fabric softener to relax all the fibres. Leave it soaking, and that's all I could research. So I just took a chance because I thought, well, if I can't get it back, we can use this for craft, probably no problem, and make coasters or something. But then when I came home, I looked at the drying stage. So apparently once you've covered it in water, you lay it flat on a towel and then you stretch it a little bit. You could tell I've ever done it. And then you roll the towel so it squeezes all the water out of the item. And then when you unroll it, magically, it's not dripping with water. And then you can reshape it a little bit. Sometimes you might have to do it more than once. Anyway, I'm going to give it a go because I think it's worth trying to save. It's 100%, is it merino wool, I think. This is the thing. I mean, this is brand new. Such a shame somebody's just chucked it in. It happens, though, doesn't it? You know, once years ago, I bought a sequin top and chucked it in dryer. All sequins fell off. That's what happens, isn't it? I bet she was gutted, though. I wonder if it's the same situation as the other. Could be, couldn't it? Can you remember when I was telling you a story about that 100% cashmere jumper? It had been shrunk to about the size of a 10-year-old and it were up for sale in charity shop. Could be the same situation. Husband could have woke up in the morning and thought, I best get some washing done. Gone. Trouble in the house. So yeah, 100% merino wool. So I'm going to try to rectify that. If anybody's done it before, let me know what you did. Okay, have we got, I'll do one more item of clothing because this is the last one. And it's for my son. One of my older kids really likes to wear trousers. He's never been a jeans person whilst he's been able to sort of have a say in what he wears. But I don't think he buys himself many clothes. So come Christmas, me and my mother always tend to try to kit him out a bit. I'm hoping these will fit. They are a 30-inch waist, so they should. £3.50, Marks and Spencer's. And they look in really good condition. And he likes those. He likes to wear them with jumpers. Yeah, just look. You know when you feel tagging, you know that they've hardly been worn. Maybe they've been bought for a wedding or something like that. Because trousers are not, I don't know, they're not readily worn, are they, these days? But he does prefer to wear trousers. In fact, I don't know whether he's even got a pair of jeans. I'm going to say that he hasn't got a pair of jeans. So we've got him those. Right, I think we're on bits and bats now, aren't we? I think so. Okay, so kids, this. Bought Simpson pencil case, £2. Got a really chunky zip. I did originally buy it for one kid and then I thought about it, and we've got a little girl in this group who, she just likes everything, but she likes the boys' toys, she likes the girls' toys, you know what I mean? She flips between it all. And I just think that this is more her than the person I was going to originally buy it for. So I'm going to fill it with stuff. I might put if I can find a couple of bracelets, some sweets and chocolates, and, you know, just like things that a little girl, a 5-year-old would like when they opened it up. And then obviously she can use the case for storage after. I don't know whether she'll use it as a pencil case because kids just put out in cases, don't they? Well, I do. But it's in really good condition, so we grabbed that, £2. And then the girl who's having the cushion, this for £1. Isn't it pretty? So I think for her, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get her some chocolate or some sweets and then wrap it, and then she's got something on a tray, and then she can have that in her bedroom as well. When we were at YHA, there were a group of them going fishing all the time. They didn't catch anything and they were down there for hours and hours and hours. So I've bought this. I'm not sure who I'm going to give it to yet. But it were £1 anyway, only £1. So I picked that up. Thought that was quite funny. It's like in reference, isn't it? I bought this tray, £1.50. Again, not 100% sure what I'm going to do with it, but I'm going to gift it for Christmas. So I'm going to put something on it. I'm not just going to give it like that. Put something on it, and then that will become part of the present. I do like that idea, you know, for baskets, trays, boxes. So that's what we're going to do with that one. It's nice. It's got a right shine to it. It feels like it would have probably been from TK Maxx at some point. It's a very TK Maxxy thing, isn't it? And what else have we got? We've only got 2 items. Oh, 3. This is for me, actually. £2.50. It's party light. I've needed one of these wax melt burners for, well, I've wanted one for about, it's got to have been 5 years, 4 years. I've just been looking for the right one. And it's very heavy, and I like the colours and the patterns. So that is my gift to myself. Still got a party light sticker on it. As we know, party light is quite expensive, isn't it? But you can always tend to pick stuff up in charity shops. This is part of my mum's present because she likes London. It is a bit scratched and scuffed, but it's just a coaster. That's all it is. It were £1 in bric-a-brac section at a hospice. So I've got that. I don't know what else I'm going to get her, but I just like that for a living room. And then finally, one of the kids, well, a few of the kids actually like baking, but this one particular girl tends to bake for everything that we do. And this is, she also loves books. So this is the perfect thing for it. It would cost £1.50. I'm going to show you some of the things that are in the book, but it is beautiful. Like, the artwork is very good. And then there's recipes for, what does it got? A year-in cake. So she can knead it, but she can also bake it. But she actually will try lots of these things. I know that she'll try them. And her dad is very, very good in the kitchen and tends to do quite a lot with her. So I just thought that were nice. I don't know what the Christmas section will be like. That's autumn, so it's blackberry. What have we got here? Oh, we've got like ice biscuits and that. But it's a stunning book. Beautiful. And I do think that she'll really like it. So hopefully she'll fetch some baked goods to some of the things that we do. Yeah, it covers Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, Halloween, Christmas. Tells you how to assemble a cake, how to do gingerbread cakes, how to do cable knit patterns in buttercream. So yeah, I think that is a good book for this girl. And that is it. I have got other things upstairs, but I just thought for today, we'll sit and we'll have a look at what I bought whilst I was with my mother the other day in shops. I've still got to do quite a bit of Christmas shopping, but when I'm doing it in charity shops, I enjoy it. Because it's like that dopamine, isn't it? You're finding a bargain. You're finding a bargain, you're finding unusual things. You're never going to get this in a department store. You're just not. It's not there, is it? So anyway, I hope if you're buying stuff from charity shops that you've had some good luck. I'm going to buzz off now, so I've got to take one of the kids to hospital. I'll see you tomorrow.